All right, welcome to our latest Swampcast. Pat, Dooley, and Robbie Andreu of the Gainesville Sun. And of course tonight, Florida with an easy victory in the second half, 45-0. At halftime, it was a little nerve-wracking in that they had not kind of put this team away. And then there were the two major injuries. Now we'll see how bad they are. And I'm going to predict this, Robbie. We're not going to hear until next Saturday.
No. But I don't think Henderson's is that bad. He sounds like Tony could be.
Yeah.
You know, he may be out for a while. It sounds like.
Yeah, and again, I don't want to speculate on what it was, but it was his left arm, somewhere in his left arm. It could be his wrist, could be his elbow, could be one of those torn pectorals. We'll just see on that. And that scenario, look, as good as Kadarius Toney is, where obviously Florida does have depth, where they don't have depth is in the secondary, and they already were without Amari Burney and Jawan Taylor for this game. I mean, they were just basically telling 18-year-olds, you better go out there and play.
Yeah. You know, the good thing is that they got Cheston Kimbrough.
Yeah.
They got him in the first half when Henderson was still playing, so that's good, valuable playing time for him to get ready for the game. And then, you know, Elam had the interception being said.
Yeah, and I mean, they held up. Now, again, that wasn't a great team. It wasn't a great passing team by any means, but they held up and they shut them out, even with all those young guys in there. But it's just unbelievable what's happened to the secondary, the way it just people keep dropping like flies.
They're running out of options, basically.
Well, and they need to get one guy back from suspension.
Well, I know.
I don't know.
That would certainly help. But I think he will be back this game.
Stewart, yeah. I mean, yeah, because usually a 2-game means you got caught a second time doing, you know.
But, you know, the way Sean Davis is playing, he may not get back on the field.
Yeah, Sean's played really well. He got banged up a little bit, too.
Yeah,
I think he's okay, though. But so in all, you know, it was a great night to honor Mr. Tubitz and the family. They had a blast.
It was cool seeing all the kids, the grandkids down there doing the cheer.
And actually, my wife ran into him out in the parking lot where she was parking and talked to him for a while and asked them if they'd read the column that I'd written, but they hadn't.
Because you can, unless
it's possible.
Yeah, you could
to read. There's also the newspaper, so hopefully we'll send them a couple of copies. So that was a cool thing, and it was a pretty nice crowd. You know, I mean, again, home opener, but it was UT Martin. It wasn't a team. This is a team, literally, that right now is getting on a bus going to Jacksonville
to fly commercial.
To fly commercial. So it's a different world.
It's a tight budget.
And like Dan said, Dan was obviously very unhappy at halftime that they hadn't been able to do more offensive. He felt like the offensive line was getting banged around and not doing a very good job. And I'm still. Don't know. When this game was close, when this game was tight, they still didn't run the ball very well.
No. When they have to run the ball, they can't.
And going for 4th and 2 there with a quarterback run on wasn't the greatest call in the world. But even then, you've got better athletes than they do, and you've got a 6'4" quarterback. You should be able to get those yards.
Get it 2 yards,
And it wasn't even close. So there's still a lot of issues. There's a lot of cleaning up to do. And, you know, Mullen talked about it, Robbie. How they've got to crank it up about 10 notches.
It's so different from now on. League play, totally different game now.
Well, yeah, you got the SEC start, and it's a different animal. You know, this will be all these kids that played tonight. And it was good to get them in. Guys like Bogle played really well tonight. You know, on the offensive line, they got a bunch of those guys in late in the game. It matters because now you're going on the road where. And Kentucky's not the hardest place in the place.
But it's pretty loud.
But it gets pretty loud, so it's going to be a tough place for them to go. And they're 1-0. They've got a 1-game win streak against Florida.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
Yeah.
Well, that will get Florida's attention. That's the good thing about it. They know Kentucky can beat them now, and they'll work hard and get prepared for it. If they don't, they'll lose again.
Yeah. What? People are yelling all around us. I don't know what's going on.
We're in a football stadium.
Yeah, we are, but nobody's supposed to be here. All right, so that's going to do it for our Swampcast. We'll come back and we'll preview that game. We got to check. There might have been an injury to their quarterback as well.
Twitter says he got carted off the field.
Yeah, so
we'll see.
Twitter not always right, as we know, but it is occasionally. So there's a lot going on, and we'll have plenty more to write about and talk about. And then obviously Robbie will do the Swampcast and tell you what we think of the Florida Kentucky game, and then we'll wing our way to Lexington.
Then we'll worry about the Tennessee.
We're supposed to be 92 degrees there Saturday too. Thank you. This is all we're going to get the rest of the season. That's going to do it. Thanks to Brad for taking this video, and we'll see you next time. Until then, Pat, Dooley, Robbie, Andreu, the Gainesville Sun saying so long from the Swamp.